And so we make a chorizo and sausage gravy. So we have just regular pork sausage and then pork chorizo, and then this is just, you'll always use flour to make, we call it roux, and then milk. These are the key ingredients.
And the flour is what makes the thickness of the
yeah. And then the actual sausage already has the fat in it, so that's what binds the flour to, instead of using just butter.
Like a or oil or something.
Yeah, oil.
Gotcha.
Or so. We can start with that, and
let's do it.
I usually just start with putting in the gravy. If it's too hot, you can always pull it back.
A lot of meat, is it?
Yeah, I mean, we like our sausage.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we like a lot of meat, so.
Yeah, typically we like our sausage pretty,
meaty.
Yeah, meaty. You like it, and then...
Nice meaty gravy.
You want to kind of break it up a little bit, so it... And then we will add,
flour crisp?
Yeah.
Onions.
Put some onions in there with it.
And it smells amazing.
Some of the parsley that we chopped up.
Yay.
And what you're trying to do is just render out the fat. Try to get it out of there.
It's all coming together. This is cool. Now, making gravy can be kind of tricky though, because you can get lumps. You can, like, how do you kind of prevent the lumpiness? That's one of the hardest things.
Really, when a lot of people will add flour to just a liquid, and it won't work.
Yeah, because it immediately just bubbles up in those little lumps.
You have to start with the flour after the fat, so it has something to grip to.
It's like science in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, you can actually make it without any flour in it and make a roux, which is just equal parts flour and butter.
So make like a separate roux,
yeah,
and then put it
you would heat it up, and then you could cool it, and you could just add it. But this way you can kind of see exactly how thick
how much you made, yeah.
And we've made this so much that we use a pound of sausage.
Yeah.
And then we use about maybe a quarter pound of chorizo, and it's about 2 cups of flour to, make it the thickness that you want it.
So I get a big giant bucket to take this home in, right? So good.
We're just gonna eat this off camera.
Right. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing in here.
So now that the fat's starting to come out, the chorizo's a little cooked, we will add 2 cups of flour. Just regular all-purpose flour. And one more. It seems like a lot of flour, but once when you actually...
You're going to yield a lot of gravy though, too.
Yeah. And now you're binding it all together. And the fat and this is where you don't get the lumps, because if you do it right now, and then when it heats up, it won't have all the lumps. If you added flour after you add your liquid, it would get lumpy, and you would have a lot of lumps.
Gotcha.
So you
flour before liquid.
Yeah, you incorporate all that in there, which you can see now the flour is kind of
disappearing into the fat.
It's just going into the fat now. And
it looks weird right now, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So that's that step. Now you have that.
All right.
And then typically for that amount, we use about a quart of
So that whole quart's going to go in there?
Of milk. Yeah. We try to. This pan might be a little small, so. And sometimes if you don't add the whole thing to it, and then you just start whisking. It'll start to, if it's just really cold, it's going to take a long time to get your flour to start reacting. So that'll come up to a boil, and when it's at a boil, you'll start to see the actual, it'll start thickening
and be gravy-licious.
Yeah, and so you can see it starting to boil around the sides.
Yeah, the edge is starting to get there.
And if you want to stir it now, and you can see how it is, like how loose it is.
Yeah, it's loose.
And then you will see here in about 2 minutes how thick it's going to be. You can already see around the sides.
Yeah, it's
a little thicker, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at me spilling. All right. So yeah, let's let it boil for a second and come.
Yeah, then we can see the final. Just get a biscuit and pour it all over.
I know. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing the thickness happening? It's like magic.
So now, yeah, see the
I feel like I'm in potions class.
And so we're gonna add this whole thing. So it's it's thick, but it's too thick. So that's our ratio, is this whole to.
So we got 1 pound of meat, 2 pounds or 2 cups of flour, and 1 quart of milk.
Yep, and then we put a little bit of, we put about a quarter cup of chorizo, just to give it kind of our signature doggy style gourmet.
We like that.
And we're really blessed to have Mary Lou as our, she lets us, we rent the Pasco Specialty Kitchen, and this is the Pasco Specialty Kitchen.
That's where we're at.
Mary Lou runs the organization, and so she does the food truck Fridays that we're involved in, and so we're.
Yeah, this place is great. If I had a kitchen like this, like access to this, oh my gosh, it'd be crazy. So you want it to kind of simmer, but not like super boil, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to get too boiling. Like you can see around the sides how thick that is, because it's hotter.
Nice.
Heat's always going to start on the outside and go to the middle.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell through the video, but you can't. So you take my word for it.
That's about almost there. Say we'll go a little. You can see where the flour wants to stick around the sides.
On the edges. Interesting.
So you really got to work it. You don't want to just walk away from this and just say,
yeah.
Well, it'll be, because what flour does is, even though it's incorporated with everything, it'll stick to the bottom and it'll scorch, and you'll end up with
burnt gravy.
With burnt gravy, and you can hear, you can just taste the scorchness. So you really got to keep whisking. We'll take it off of the heat, and then we'll bring it over here, and we'll plate one up.
Put it in here?
Yes. All right. Okay, so we're good. I'll turn this off. Bring it over here and plate one up. Okay, so what we'll do is we get our biscuits from Vieira's bakery right across the street, and
they're amazing. Look at that thing.
We'll steam them, and then you just break them open, so you have a nice. And at Doggy Style, we'll put a little bit of gravy down on the bottom.
Nice.
To kind of coat that. Oh
my gosh.
And then we'll put that in there, and then just.
If you're on a diet, stop watching, because this will make you break any diet.
And we don't go short on the gravy.
Oh my god!
It's always bad when you run out of gravy.
Yeah, you hate it. Like the gravy to biscuit ratio has to be spot on.
And then we will put just a little bit of parsley.
I chop that.
And that is what you end up with. And a fork. So
Oh gosh,
I'm going straight for it.
I'm going in. I'm getting here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this right now. I'm getting a lot of gravy on it. Now it's gonna be hot, so.
Real hot.
This is so good, dude.
Nothing like fresh gravy.
Oh my gosh. And the chorizo is just right. It's not over the top. Because you know chorizo can be really spicy. You put just the right amount. Oh, hold on. I can't talk. I gotta eat some more. This biscuit's great too. That's amazing.
Yeah, Beers is it's a sweeter biscuit, but it is a big size biscuit. And so we serve these every Saturday at the Pasco Farmers Market, right across. We're right in the farmers market. We're right in the middle of it. So we serve the biscuits and gravy, and we also do we call it a breakfast dog. We do hot dogs, gourmet hot dogs, but this is one of our kind of our breakfast dog. We call it, and we'll cook an egg, and we'll put cheese on it, and then we'll put a German sausage and top it with bacon and some more cheese. Some people like gravy on top of that.
I'm only half listening because this is so good. But yeah, for real, whatever you're doing on your Saturday morning or Sunday morning, Saturday and Sunday? Or
Just Saturdays.
Just Saturdays. Come get this. You will be a very happy person.